Welcome to the Jurassic Park-Cast, the Jurassic Park podcast where guests chat with me about Michael Crichton's 1990 novel Jurassic Park, and also Not That Too. My name's Ryan Rogers, and I'm a big dumb Jurassic Park fan. Welcome to episode 25, version 4.4. Thanks for joining me today. We have some continuing motifs like the illusion of control, which we've described as a hoax in earlier instances. Once again, we get the idea that a hoax is showing people what they expect to see. When Wu says the dinosaurs have to be changed, slowed down because they're too fast, is not what people expect. And Hammond is outraged. No, the dinosaurs must be authentic. They must be real. This is honest. Them being real, not what people expect, is what makes them not a hoax. And so this idea that hoaxes are omnipresent is referred to again in this moment, but it's sort of inverted. The distinction is important here. Here we're seeing that the dinosaurs are not a hoax. The dinosaurs are authentic. The hoax is the illusion of control over those dinosaurs. The safety measures and protocols they've put in place, even though they've done it all without oversight, applications, permission, or approvals, is a high-risk method. The systems of control are a hoax. Their safety mechanisms only show them what they expect to see. We know that they're not sufficient, as is mentioned in this very chapter, that the animals are too fast for the safety measures that were developed. All their nets and tasers aren't effective on these unexpectedly swift animals. So here we get a very interesting representation of the illusion of control and the authenticity of what's real. It's very interesting. The dinosaurs. There's an argument that creating dinosaur hybrids in the Jurassic World movie, there's this argument that creating dinosaur hybrids is, a big part of the original text. That movie makers, when they decided they were going to put hybrids into their films, were employing something that was created and put into the novel Jurassic Park, that it's true to the source material. That Henry Wu was already scheming up crafty science. The argument being that hybrids aren't stupid, they're just a natural progression taken straight from Crichton's original text. So let's be clear here and now, that's not what the dinosaurs at Jurassic Park are in this novel. For all intents and purposes, we're to read these animals as legitimate, pure, actual dinosaurs. Completely authentic, okay? There are dinosaurs of multiple genders. They are successfully breeding. The lysine contingency isn't really a thing. See my discussion on the sketchy science in episode 24, Control. And Wu says that the animals are already modified from real, with inserted genes to make them patentable and to make them lysine dependent. And they've done everything they can to promote growth and accelerate development in adulthood, on page 222. This was because they had their investors to answer to, and they needed quick results. Wu wasn't making the argument that they needed bigger, scarier animals for the public. He was saying these animals are already too big and too scary. This is entertainment. They're not real in the first place, argues Wu. They've already changed the dinosaurs, but each change was forced on them by law or necessity, and they expect they'll make changes in the future to resist disease or for other reasons, but for now, they have real dinosaurs. That's what people want to see. That's what they should see. That's our obligation, Henry. That's honest, says Hammond. Hammond was keeping people like Wu from making changes. And perhaps that's for the best because, frankly, almost all the changes that Wu does make to the dinosaurs fail. He believes he could, quote, easily breed slower, more domesticated dinosaurs, but in the end, all their control mechanisms have already failed. All the little contingencies they bred into their experiments were failures. The irradiation, the gene denial, like the dilophosaurs are shown to be different genders. They are performing a mating ritual when the raft floats by on the Jungle River. And the dilophosaurs were even among the dinosaurs listed using amphibian rana, or the DNA. So that's another example of just the dinosaurs are breeding. The dinosaurs are different genders. All of these control mechanisms have failed. To think that Wu could have somehow whipped up some new animal successfully doesn't hold water. And let's just face it, Wu succeeded in creating authentic dinosaurs to start with. The DNA, the life found a way sort of thing. And all those control mechanisms, they fell short. Thank you dearly for tuning into the Jurassic Park-Cast. The Jurassic Park podcast where we talk about the novel Jurassic Park, and also Not That Too. Until next time.